in the run-up to the deadline, are you currently having more ongoing negotiations with other parts of APAC? And which are the countries that are at the forefront of getting this trade agreement done or getting the new FTAs in place?
Yes, absolutely. And I think that's an indication of how important Asia Pacific is to the future of the UK. We're investing heavily in this part of the world. And in particular, we have negotiations now that Japan is complete with Australia and New Zealand. The second round of the Australia negotiations are going on at the moment. But we're also pursuing membership of CPTPP. And the Secretary of State, Liz Truss, had the very first meeting with CPTPP negotiators earlier this month. So there's a lot going on across a variety of fronts, but I think that demonstrates our real commitment to this part of the world.
When you talk about spending and investing, let's say, in this part of the world, how does this play out at a time when obviously government coffers are going to be under pressure, when you talk about spending so much just to offset what is taking place with the coronavirus? I mean, all these initiatives in digitalization and technology going forward, do you worry that there's going to be any pressure or even a reversal in some of those initiatives because of what is happening on spending?
Well, I think what your program's shown this morning, when we were just watching some great innovation coming out of Singapore in robotics, is that huge demand in the current environment for new technology and for new innovation. That's how we're going to navigate this incredibly difficult new world and ultimately provide economic security for all our people all around the world. So I think you're right, of course, the investment environment is very, very challenging, and you would have seen the same figures as me coming out of UNCTAD, potentially predicting a 40% drop in FDI, and that's something that we're monitoring closely. But the way through this is to anticipate what we are going to need in the future. And that's why, in particular, we're really focused on collaboration around digital trade. And you mentioned Connect Tech Asia. We will be bringing a number of British tech companies who we know are in demand in this part of the world to develop new partnerships, but also maybe bring people here who haven't thought about collaborating in Southeast Asia before. And I'm delighted that Accelerate Her, one of our preeminent innovators that really focuses on women in tech, will be present at Connect Tech Asia this year.